The WV STEPS program has multiple simulation rooms, including ICUs, exam rooms, and operating rooms, giving medical students hands-on experiences for real-world medical situations.
In West Virginia, nearly 1 in 5 third graders have untreated cavities, and nearly half have experienced tooth decay. But doctors say proper oral hygiene and annual cleanups can get you back on track. President Donald Trump signed an executive order pulling the United States out of the World Health Organization on his first day of his second term. The U.S. is a major donor to the WHO, contributing $950 million, or 14.53% of the WHO's total budget in 2024. Nearly 3,000 flu cases were reported in just 1 week in West Virginia last month. And healthcare workers say the increase in patients is putting a strain on the state's healthcare system. Research shows that 80% of those who practice yoga report lower stress levels and higher mental clarity. In a recent survey, 82% of patients saw a nearly 50% reduction in inflammation in just the first 6 weeks of daily yoga. Proof that movement really is medicine. Smiles are shining brighter here in West Virginia. I'm Andrew Freed, and after the break on WVU News, I'll tell you how the WVU School of Dentistry is doing its part to help the children with free dental care. Flu cases are at a 15-year high in West Virginia, and nearly 3,000 cases were reported in just 1 week. Hospitals are feeling the strain, and health officials are urging the importance of getting the flu vaccine. Yoga is more than just stretching. I'm Andrew Freed, and coming up on WVU News, I'll tell you how yoga builds strength and reduces stress. Waterfront Urgent Care Nurse Manager J.C. Cassidy says that since the start of this year, she's noticed changes to her access to global and federal health information that she relies on to do her job.
Our providers have noticed a pretty big difference in some of the information they're able to access online, especially in those initial first few days and weeks.
Cassidy relies on organizations like the Center for Disease Control and Prevention and the World Health Organization to learn the latest in treatment options and about the spread of global diseases that could impact our community.
What is this one? Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir?
Ooh, that's a big one.
President Donald Trump signed an executive order pulling the United States out of the World Health Organization on his first day of his second term. The U.S. is a major donor to the WHO, contributing $950 million, or 14.53% of the WHO's total budget in 2024. Dr. Diane Gross says even though it's a global health agency, it will have a local impact.
From all of West Virginia, whether it's small communities to large communities, WHO really brings together the resources, the scientists, the clinicians to promote health, protect welfare, and provide resources and technical knowledge for a wide variety of diseases.
Cassidy has similar concerns for West Virginia.
Ultimately, I think that the less we know, the more in danger we are. I think the more information we have access to in terms of our health and the world's health, that's invaluable.
Cassidy worries that as prices go up, it will become harder for insurance companies to pay, causing issues to her local patients. Andrew Freed, WVU News, Morgantown. In West Virginia, 12.5% of children saw a dentist in the past year. That's less than half the rate of children in the rest of the country. West Virginia parents say it's a struggle.
Bringing your kids to the dentist was trying. It was trying. It was really trying. For me, it was. Maybe not for some people. And you had the cost. That's the biggest thing.
Rural communities in West Virginia report lower access to dental services and higher rates of dental problems, contributing to notable oral health disparities in the state. In West Virginia, nearly 1 in 5 third graders have untreated cavities, and nearly half have experienced tooth decay. But doctors say proper oral hygiene and annual cleanups can get you back on track. National programs like Give Kids a Smile are working to increase access to quality oral health care. They brought their free services to Morgantown this month. Dr. Branson Martin says the event is especially beneficial here in West Virginia, where many children face barriers to dental care.
So the access to care in West Virginia can be limited for children to see the dentist. We only have around 20 pediatric dentists in the state. So this is a great event to get the kids comfortable at the dentist, as well as get the dental exam, radiographs, and cleaning.
The event is important to parents like McLeod for one reason.
To keep their teeth clean and healthy, because that's the only teeth they have.
Give Kids a Smile saw more than 70 kids at this year's event. Andrew Freed, WVU News, Morgantown.